Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I have a 12 by 12 scrapbooking layout here for you today for the Scrapbook Nerd online shop. And I'm going to be scrapbooking this photo here that's in landscape, and you can see here I'm kind of going to be going with a horizontal orientation here for my layout today. I'm going to be using the Kaisercraft Blessed collection, and I'm also going to be using some of these Pink Fresh watercolors, and these are really fun inks to use. I really enjoyed using them today on this layout, and I'm going to be using I think 2 or 3 different colors of those, and I'm just going to use that little watercolor palette to the right of my layout there where you can see the little tray. I'm just going to take those little stoppers and put my ink into those, or the watercolors into those, and then use them from there. And I'm going to be working with some Basil Marshmallow white cardstock today. I've treated that with a little bit of Vicky Bouton gesso just to make it accept the moisture here in the watercolor a little bit more readily. So there you can see I'm just putting that color into my little tray there. And I really wanted to use the aqua color and the orange that's in the color palette for the Blessed collection from Kaisercraft. And so you'll just see me using the aqua and the orange and the pink. And I'm also going to use a little bit of this sapphire color here as well for a little bit of blue, because there is a little bit of navy in that collection as well. Now I don't have a pink in those liquid watercolors, so I ended up using a little bit of Vicky Bouton pink watercolor, and I've got a little bit of that a little drop of that in my tray here as well. So now I've just activated my watercolors here too with a little bit of water, and I've got a fairly wet 1/2 inch flat brush here. This is one of the Vicky Bouton brushes. And so you can see here, I'm just taking them and the color, and I'm just swiping them across my paper here, just in a really messy, sort of haphazard fashion to create some horizontal lines going through the center of my paper here. And then my idea was to use that large floral sticker for the bottom of the layout. Just doing a few splatters here as well. And when I was looking at it, I thought for a second that I might do kind of more of a vertical orientation, and I tried that, but I just decided that with the photograph being landscape, I just kind of thought I would like it going in a horizontal fashion more than the vertical. I think it would have been fine too in the vertical, but I just kind of like this horizontal a little bit more. So you can see that I've printed my photograph in black and white. This is a 4x3 photo. I just really like that this is black and white for this particular photograph. And this is a photo of Bailey getting her makeup done on the morning of her wedding. Now I'm going to take this really gorgeous floral black and white outline of these flowers here. This is again from Kaisercraft from the Blessed collection. And this paper just screams fussy cut, which is exactly what I decided to do here with this one. And I fussy cut several of the flowers out. These flowers obviously match nicely with that large sticker that's at the bottom of the layout. So I'm going to just fussy cut some of these out and use them as embellishments for my layout. I'm also going to take some of the papers from the Blessed collection to mat my photograph. I'm going to use 3 different papers here, I think, to mat my photo. This one paper here that's got kind of like the paint stripes on it, I'm going to use on all sides of the photo. And then I'm going to use this black and white check for a couple of sides, and then I'll use another one of the papers for a couple of other sides of the photo here. I'm just going to take my cutter and just make sure that I've kind of got that semi-straight. And now I am going to take this orange paper, and I'm going to mat the photo with this orange paper here. Sorry, my voice is so croaky here. I ended up catching another cold during the reading week school break here. I don't know how I got so lucky, but anyway, my voice isn't very good. So sorry about that. I decided that I wanted to have a little bit of space between those layers. So I ended up just peeling them off, and I'm going to just put a little bit of foam adhesive on the ends there just to lift the photograph up a little bit and give it some more dimension in that way. That is the beauty of using repositionable adhesive, because those layers just came apart so easily, and I could just go ahead then and add that foam adhesive in there. Now I'm just taking and trying to figure out where I want these fussy cut florals. I decided to put them on either corner diagonally of those of the photograph, and I'm going to pop those up on some of the scrapbook adhesives foam dots and foam adhesive, just to give them a little bit of lift and allow for that layering. So that one on the right is just flat, and now I'm popping this one up. Okay, so this is coming along, and I'm just going to actually end up doing another really easy sticker embellishment to the top of the layout right away here. So you'll see that coming up. This is another one of the stickers from that sticker sheet from the collection, and it's got those beautiful florals again. So I'm just going to add this to the top. This is a really simple, easy way to embellish a layout, is with those border stickers. So you've got the wide border sticker at the bottom with all the florals, and then the smaller florals on the top. I decided just to put another little fussy cut flower at the top there for another little cluster up top. And I'm going to use some of the little heart stickers and little flower stickers to embellish those little areas as well. And I've popped some of those, or I've popped those up on some foam adhesive also. So you can just see there I'm adding those in. And yeah, this is coming along. I really love that, the watercolor base here, those stripes. I think it really accents the colors that are in the collection nicely, and just kind of sets everything off. So I'm just going to take a look here, and I'm thinking about adding some of the other stickers, but I end up not doing that. Sometimes I'm just kind of like less is more, you know, and I didn't want to necessarily add too much of a distraction around that lovely photograph. So now I want to just take this word beauty from the Pebbles Along the Way collection and add that as the main part of my title here. So I'm going to peel that off and just stick that down below the photograph. I just like how it's these foam phrase stickers are oversized, and they just make really nice statements for title pieces. And then I'm also going to take some puffy alphas from the Pink Fresh, I think it's called Sweet and Simple collection in Aqua, and add those onto the photograph, and that says Bridal. So Bridal Beauty is the title. Now I'm going to be using some of these Nouveau Vintage drops this is kind of a rose color. And I just thought this is really pretty, and I decided that I wanted to use some of these on this layout as well. And these are really cool. I love how they dry matte, and they're really, really super easy to use. That is about going to be it for my layout. If you stick around to the portion after I finish putting the Nouveau vintage drops on there, I do have some still shots at the end. I am going to put the link to Scrapbook Nerd in the description box below. You can hop over there and check out the Kaisercraft Blessed collection and the vintage Nouveau drops, and tons of other really awesome things over in the shop. Thanks so much for stopping by today, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.